State Senator Josh Stein's retirement from the Senate to seek the Attorney General seat leaves a seat open in Western Wake County that Ellis Hankins hopes to fill. First, you got to win the Democratic primary.
Well, that's right.
Take it from there. Why do you want to be in the state Senate? You've been around Raleigh a while. You've retired. You have escaped, and you want to be in the Senate.
It says right here, putting education first.
How do you
That's
put it?
why I'm running.
The schools are great in Western Wake County for the most part. So what's the problem?
We need to make them better. Our friend Jim Goodman has said many, many times that the best economic development strategy is to have excellent public schools. Okay. I believe in that, and we're not doing enough. We're not making improving the public schools enough of a priority in the General Assembly. We have a General Assembly that is underfunding and undermining public education, and I want to go work on that and work on it hard. We need to pay our teachers much better than we are paying them. We have per capita expenditures for schools and teacher salaries down in the low 40s. We're behind South Carolina and Tennessee and Virginia and Georgia.
What's a fair wage for a teacher?
Well, we need to get back to the national average where we almost were early in the 2000s. We just need to make it a priority to get back there, or we're not going to be able to keep and recruit good teachers.
What are your thoughts on charter schools?
Charter schools are public schools. They're not traditional public schools, but they certainly have a role. They were created in the first place to be laboratories for innovation. I think we need to make them more, in fact, laboratories for innovation. And they're a place where children can get a very good public school education along with the traditional public schools. A little about my background.
Go ahead.
I was born and raised in North Carolina, educated in public schools through the public university system, UNC Chapel Hill, through law school and graduate school. Have a master's in city planning, so I think my education matches well with the opportunities and challenges of a rapidly growing urban county.
Wake County in the west out there, it's very professional, it's largely wealthy, and you could be one of those senators who doesn't help this so-called urban-rural divide that might be nastier than the Republican-Democrat divide. What's your sense of that?
I think everyone in North Carolina really truly understands that we shouldn't have, to the extent we can avoid it, these prosperous urban areas and struggling rural areas. We have to find a way, without in any way undermining the urban areas. We need them to be prosperous and successful. They're economic engines. But without undermining them, we need to help bring those rural areas along. I think the best way to do it is to have better public schools. The primary reason I'm running. And it doesn't stop there.
How do you know when a public school is doing its job? So say you do influence policy, and you certainly will. How do you know that that school's doing the job that you think it could be doing that it's not doing right now due to a lack of support?
Well, we are evaluating schools in all kinds of ways. We're doing that too much with standardized testing.
Cut back on that, you say?
We need to cut back on that burden of standardized testing. My wife has been very active with the Wake County School Board and convinced them in one instance to cut back on some of that when they could, and that's a good thing. We need to invest more in the public schools. We can't do this on the cheap. We need to increase the funding levels, and certainly increase teacher salaries. But we do need to make sure the schools are delivering. There are many ways to do that along with standardized testing.
Mr. Hankins, welcome to the campaign trail as a candidate. Good luck to you. May we see you in Raleigh. I'm wishing the best of luck to all the parties. If you're willing to do it, you deserve our support. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it.
Very good. Thank you very much.